From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today, the flooding on the Ohio River. And watching now for more flooding on the Little Miami or Great Miami. All going to depend on just how much rain we get during the day tomorrow. Looks like the rain today will be on the light side compared to what we've seen. But tomorrow's rain that starts really overnight tonight is what has forecasters concerned. The Ohio River this morning is at 55 feet downtown. Projections show it staying above flood stage of 52 feet at least until the weekend. As for the Little Miami and Great Miami, they look like they will go back above flood stage by Thursday if the heavy rain that's forecast for Wednesday hits as expected. And that rain that is on the way could make this April, the wettest month in the history of the tri-state, worse than all the rain that fell in January of 1937 when the Ohio River experienced its worst flooding of all time. Looks like the flooding problems really are going to be worse to our south, where the Ohio meets the Mississippi River in Kentucky and Missouri. Heavy floodings anticipated. Kentucky's governor has already declared a state of emergency, ordered the National Guard to be ready to help families who are affected by that flooding. Seeing gas prices now hit $4 a gallon in the tri-state, several stations, in fact, charging $3.99.9 today. Prices jumping up at the end of the weekend. House Speaker John Boehner would like to see the oil companies hit a little harder with taxes. He's discussing that as one way to try and maybe control how much they profit from rising oil prices. Boehner today is in the tri-state. We'll try and talk to him about his plans to hold down gas prices during a stop at his alma mater, Moeller High School, this morning. At Cincinnati City Hall today, protesters are expected to demonstrate against the police shooting of a man in Northside last week. These demonstrators say that they don't believe police needed to use deadly force when they shot David Hebert, who had a knife, came at an officer. They wonder why they didn't use tasers. People in Northside who knew the man that they called Bones, local drummer, will have a memorial march through Northside for him on Sunday, beginning at 12:30 along Chase Avenue. No sign yet of any Bengal players. The NFL lockout lifted by a judge, but because of appeals made by the owners, looks like nobody's going to do anything for a couple of days till they see what this fallout from this decision is. If there's an appeal, the judge's order could be stayed, ending the NFL lockout. Today, Bengals player rep Andrew Whitworth has told his players, members of the union, to stay home till they get more direction. At Bengals camp, Paul Brown Stadium today, no sign of any players showing up. 700 WLW Reds update. The Reds, after reshuffling the lineup, scored some runs last night, 9 of them to be exact, beat the Brewers 9-5. Game 1 of a series in Milwaukee. Game 2's tonight. Look for Jay Bruce to be back in the 2-hole and Brandon Phillips to be batting cleanup. Airtime on the big one is 7:10.